Okay, so in the last class, what we have discussed, let me open the file. Okay. So in the last class, we have discussed about the basic task, as well as we have discussed about the theoretical part related to the conditional statement, and we have done one particular example also on the conditional statement. Okay, perfect. Okay, now in this particular class also, we are going to understand some more particular examples related to the conditional statement. Okay, because this is a very important topic. Any doubt, any questions related to the last topic, guys?
No, sir.
Okay, let me create one more particular file related to the conditional statement. Okay, now in this particular example, what I wanted to do, I wanted to generate three possible results. Three possible results in the range of values. Okay, in between the range of values. Just assume, example purpose, these values are coming for the one particular lab reports. Okay, in lab reports we'll get some particular values, right? Okay, negative values will be there, positive values will be there, something zero will be mentioned, will be there, right? So depending upon the something like positive results, some negative results, and something like we are into the near to the danger, like this. Okay, in the risk level, like this will be three type of different results will be there. Just assume we are going to accept some particular values. If the values are coming in between the three different range, I wanted to generate the three different results. Assume, let's assume, if the values are in positive numbers, I wanted to generate one message, you are okay. Okay, you are okay. Okay, next condition, if the values are coming in the zero number. Okay, zero number. So here I need to mention, you are in risk, please consult to doctor and maintain your health. Third result, if the values are coming in the negative range. Now I wanted to add, you are in danger, immediately admit now. Okay, these three particular results I wanted to generate. Okay, this is the scenario. So let's do one by one. First, I wanted to write the if condition only. What is the use of the if condition? What we have learned in the last class? Whenever you have only one condition is there, one result is there, then you have to go with the if statement. Example purpose, I'm going to write one if condition, and here I need to write one particular condition here, and basis of the condition I wanted to generate some particular code here. So how I'm going to write this? Simply I just need one particular range of values, and just assume here I'm going to take one particular variable as a test. Okay, and here I'm going to convert this as a number, and here I'm writing enter the test value. Okay, and now here I'm going to write one condition. If this particular test value is greater than 0, then simply I wanted to print one particular result, and this is my result. Okay, you are okay. Okay, keep maintain your time. Okay, this message I wanted to generate. Now just assume, okay, if this particular, okay, if this particular condition is okay, let me just run this particular file first of all, and now here getting enter the test value something 100. So now you can say it is like you are okay, keep maintain your diet, perfectly working. Now what if I am mentioning some negative value? Nothing is working here. If I am mentioning some 0, nothing is getting, we are not getting any particular result. Why? Because these particular values 120 minus 120 is 0 not belongs to this particular condition. So here we have written only one condition, one result. If this particular condition is correct, then only it will generate the result. Otherwise, it is not going to be generate the result. Now I wanted to generate the two results here. So for that purpose, I'm going to write the if and else here. So this is already my first condition is there, and now I'm going to write the second condition as a else. And here I wanted to add the second thing. Just assume second result I wanted to add as a you are in the danger. Just assume. Okay, and here I'm going to copy paste. Let me copy and run this. Now if I'm entering some positive value, okay, you are okay. And if I'm mentioning some negative value, it is saying like you are in the danger. But what if I'm mentioning some 0 value? Again, it is showing the danger, because 0 for 0 I wanted to generate the different result. So for that purpose, what I need to do for each and every particular result, I need to mention the specific condition here. So here I'm going to write the if else ladder here. And in this, I'm going to add one more particular condition. And here I'm going to write else if. And here I'm going to write the condition. If this test report is equals to 0, then I wanted to print one more particular result. And what is my result? Let me copy that particular result. Okay, you are in risk. Okay. Now, once I run this, now you can see if I enter some positive values, you are okay. If I'm mentioning some negative value, you are in the danger. Okay. And if I mention some 0 value, you are in the risk. Is it clear, guys? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's do some more particular examples here. Now, let's take this particular question here, which I have given you in the last class. Let me copy this particular question. Question number 11. Yes. Okay. Now, in this particular question, just assume you are developing one particular program for one particular university. In that particular university, there is a one computer operator is there, and that computer operator is entering some particular marks in the laptop or computer, some application is there. And when they are entering the marks, if the marks are in is equals or less than 34, the result is generating fail. If 35 to 50, C division, 51 to 74, B division, 75 to 100, A division. If someone is entering more than 100 marks, then it's a wrong marks, and for that purpose we need to generate the invalid marks particular statement or any particular error message. Okay, so let's write the same particular program. And here let's take the variable name as a marks here, and I wanted to convert this as a integer, and here I'm going to mention input function, and here I'm going to write here enter the marks. And once you enter in the marks, here we need to write the conditions. And how we are going to write these particular condition? The first is here I'm going to write if this particular marks is okay less than or equals to 34, then I wanted to generate some particular result. What result I wanted to generate? I wanted to generate the result you are fail. Next condition I wanted to add else if, and in this I need to mention two particular conditions. The marks must be greater than and marks less than 50 also. So I am writing the first condition. If the marks is greater than or equals to 35 and marks less than or equals to 50. So two conditions are there. If both the conditions are correct, in between the if any particular marks is coming, then I wanted to generate this particular result. What is this particular result here? Here we have tried you are pass with C division. Similarly, next I need to add the other particular for B division result. Next we need to add the A division results. Let me copy paste the same. Okay, so here we need to change the values, something just assume 51 to some 74. Okay, 75 to 100. Okay, and here we need to change the names also, B division and A division. Similarly, I'm going to add the else, and here I'm going to write print you are you have entered some wrong entry, or you can say something invalid marks. Okay, and now if I run this, I'll write something 10 marks. Now you can see it is saying you are fail here. If I write 34 marks also, you are fail. If I mention 0 also, you are fail. Now if I add 35 marks exactly, now you are passed with the C division. If I'm mentioning something 55, pass with the B division. Okay, something 99, pass with the A division. 100 also, pass with the A division. If I'm mentioning 101, now it is a invalid marks. Is it clear, guys? Yes, no, any doubt, any questions?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now let's do some more particular examples. Let's take this particular question. Okay. Now in this particular question, a shop is giving the 10% discount if the cost of the purchase quantity is more than 1000 rupees. Okay, it means if someone is purchasing more than 1000 rupees, you will get the 10% discount. What we need to do here, we need to ask the user for the quantity, how much they have purchased. And example purpose, we are assuming one particular quantity equals to 100 rupees. And then we have to write some particular result on the basis of this particular total cost. If the total cost is more than 1000 rupees, then they are eligible for discount. Otherwise, they are not eligible to discount. So we need to mention here what is the actual price is there, what is the discount price is there, and what is the offer price is there. Okay. Now let's write the same thing. So first of all, I wanted to mention one variable, how much unit you have purchased. So here I'm going to mention integer, and here I'm taking the input function, and I'm asking like enter the units. Okay, purchase. Okay, and once they have entered this particular value, then I need to create the MRP price. So one unit is 100 rupees. Okay, so automatically if someone is purchased 10, it will be 1000 rupees like that. Now we need to add one condition. If this particular MRP, whatever they have purchased, if it is greater than 1000 rupees, then I wanted to print one particular message. Okay, congrats, you are eligible for discount. But how much discount they are getting? You need to write the discount also. Let's create one more variable for the discount here. And what will be the discount? This MRP into 10%. Okay. And then here I'm going to print one more statement. You got, okay, this much discount. Okay. Okay. Next, what I wanted to print, the actual price. Okay. This is the MRP. MRP is this. Okay, and then after discount, okay, after discount total amount. So here we need to write one more formula. So here I'm going to write after discount. Okay, so let's write offer amount equals to MRP minus discount. And here you just need to mention the offer amount. Okay, so and here I just need to add one greeting message, something like thank you for shopping. Okay, now else what if this particular amount, okay, if they are not discount means the amount is remains same. Okay, so print total price is nothing but same MRP only, and just I wanted to print one greet message, thank you for shopping. Okay, and here I just need to add one more thing. Okay, we are running one offer if you purchase more than 1,000 rupees. Okay, you will get 10% discount. This message I just wanted to add, but those who are not purchasing the more than particular 10,000, so more than 1,000 rupees. Okay, now this is my particular program. Now I wanted to run this. Now let's run this now. Okay, something is there. I think I missed the codes. Okay, now let me run this. Now enter the unit purchase. For example, 3 unit purchase. So total price is 300 rupees. Thank you for shopping, and we are getting one promotional message. We are running one offer. If you purchase more than 1,000, you'll get the 10% discount, like this. Okay. Now if I in case someone is purchased something 17 items, now you can see here like, okay, congrats, you are eligible for the discount. You got 170 rupees discount. Actual MRP is this. So after the discount, you are getting the this particular amount. Thank you for shopping. Is it clear, guys? Any doubt, any questions?
No, sir.
Clear how to write the conditions, everyone? Let's do one more particular example. Okay. So what is the question here? The question is you have to develop a program that is asking the user to enter the arithmetic operators like plus, minus, multiplication, or division, and it is also asking two numbers also. So total how many variables you have to take here? You have to take total 3 variables. For two numbers, you have to take 2 variables and third variable for the to store in the arithmetic operators. And here what you need to do, you have to generate the results based on the arithmetic operator. Using what particular concept? Using the conditional statement here. Now let's write the same thing here. So A equals to something, B equals to something, and let's take cal C equals to something. And here we just need to convert this as a number. We can take float value also if any decimal points are coming. And here I'm going to use the input function. And simply I'm writing here, enter the number 1. Okay. Similarly, here I'm going to mention enter number 2. Okay. Second value and first value. And then here I'm going to use the input function. Okay. Enter calculation symbols. Okay. You can enter plus, minus, multiplication, or division. Okay. enter some particular symbols here. Now we need to write the conditions here. If let me add the first condition, let me store some particular results also. Add equals to a plus b, subtraction equals to a minus b, multiplication equals to a into b, similarly division equals to a divided by b here. Okay, and okay, that's it. Let's write the condition. If this particular first condition, okay, if this particular calci someone is entering as a plus value, then what I need to do here? So here I just need to generate the result simply. Okay, you have entered this number one value as a this a value. Okay, and you have entered number two value as a this b value, and then I just wanted to mention you entered, okay, the calci, okay, and then number one plus number two is nothing but this is your particular result. Result is saved as a add. Okay, similarly we need to add same particular things with the else if, and here let me just copy paste plus minus multiplication and division. So here I'm going to change this. Else if minus is coming, I just need to mention the subtraction. Okay, and if someone is entering the multiplication, we need to change the multiplication. Similarly, if someone is entering the division, we need to change this as a division, and here also we need to change the division. Okay, and someone is entering the wrong particular thing. Okay, someone is entering hashtag something. For hashtag we cannot generate any particular result. Okay, so here I'm going to write else, and simply I wanted to enter wrong calculation symbol. Okay, please enter the valid arithmetic operator. Okay, now let me run this. Enter number one value something 10, enter 2 and select a plus. Now you can see here you entered 10 2 and calci purpose plus symbol, and you can this you are generating this particular result. If I'm entering minus 10 2 and minus, now you are getting the result as a 8, 10 minus 2. If I write something 10 into 2 multiplication, we are getting the same particular result. Okay, 10 into 2 20. Just assume okay 10 something 7 and division. Okay, we are getting some particular result in the decimal values. Similarly, okay, for example something 1 2 and I am entering hashtag. So now you can see wrong calculation symbol, please enter the valid arithmetic operator. Is it clear guys? Yes, no, any doubt, any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's do one more particular example. So in this particular question, you can see here, make this as a notes. Now, what we need to do, we need to check two particular values. The first value is admin@gmail.com and second value is the admin@123. You have to take one particular user inputs and you have to ask the user enter your email, enter your password. If the both values are correct, then only I wanted to print the yes, you have logged in. Otherwise, I wanted to mention here, okay, invalid credentials. Okay, so let's write the both the things. So first of all, I need one particular user ID equals to something and password equals to something. So let's take this as a input function, and here I'm write enter your user ID. Okay, and similarly here I need to mention one more input function, and here I'm going to mention enter your password. And here we need to add the condition. If this particular user ID equals to, directly you can do one thing, you can save into the some other particular variable you can compare, or directly also you can pass the value. Let me just pass directly, passing the values. When you're practicing, store this value into the separate variable and then add. And again I'm going to add one more condition. This password is equals to admin at the rate 123. If it is correct, then I wanted to print, okay, welcome. Okay, else I wanted to print invalid, invalid login details. Okay, let me run this, and now you can see here, if I run something like admin at the rate gmail.com, password admin at the rate 123. So now you can see here we are getting the message as a welcome. But if I'm entering some particular wrong thing, for example ABCD only, I'm mentioning some 123, now you can see invalid. Now you can see, first if I'm mentioning, okay, admin at the rate gmail.com, email ID is correct, now I'm entering wrong password, again it will be the invalid login details. Okay, if both are correct, then only we are going to log in, otherwise it is not going to be logged in. Is it clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do one more particular example. Okay, so this is the question. Write a program to check given character is the vowel or not. So here we have to mention first, enter any particular character, and then we have to write some particular condition. This characters belongs to that particular vowels or not. So simply I'm going to write one particular variable, something like, okay, something a variable as a character. Okay, or else write my character. Okay, and here I'm going to create one particular input function, and here I'm going to mention enter the character to check vowel or, okay. Now here I'm going to take one particular variable, or directly also you can write the condition. Okay, so here I'm going to write one variable as a check, and in this I'm writing the different condition here. So here I'm adding the condition, if this particular my character is equals to a or not, or else I'm writing one more condition, this my character is e or not. Similarly, my character, whatever I have mentioned, I is not, a e I, and next we have to mention o, and next I need to mention u also. Okay, now here I wanted to check if this particular my character, okay, uh, is equals to check, and then I wanted to print something if any one thing is there, and here I'm going to write yes what, otherwise else not a bother. Okay, and once I run this, I'm mentioning a. Okay, so here, okay, we are getting wrong thing. Okay, something is wrong, I think we have written Let me write the first single character. Okay, so yes vowel. Okay, single is working. Let me write the same thing here. It should be work, but why it is not working? Let me check. A, yes vowel is there. If I mention E, yes vowel is there. If I mention I, yes vowel is there. If I mention O, yes vowel is there. If I mention U, yes vowel is there. And if I'm entering apart from that, like B I'm mentioning, not a vowel. Okay. But what is the issue when we are writing into the variable? Let me check. Okay. So let me just write here one variable as a check. Okay. Equals to, this is my condition. So, okay, let me just write here check only. And here I'm going to run A, now get perfectly. Okay. Again, multiple condition is not required. Okay. Let me copy this. And now let me write E, perfectly working, yes vowel. I, perfectly working, yes vowel. O, perfectly working, yes vowel. And U also perfectly working. If I'm entering some other particular value, something Z, not a vowel. Okay, something R, not a vowel, perfectly working. Okay, is it clear? Any doubt, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, let's do one more particular example. Let's do this question. Okay, so why I'm doing all these things? Because conditional statement is very important. Okay, so now you can see the question is write a program to print the given year is the leap year or not. So we just need to find the leap year formula. Leap year formula. Okay, so okay, now here you can see here leap year formula is okay. Okay, to calculate a leap year, divide the given year by 4. If it is completely divisible with the 4, it's a leap year. Apart from the next thing, now okay, okay, only one formula is given. Okay, here you can see here if the year is divisible with the 4 and if the year is divisible with the 100 also. Second thing, if the year is divisible with the 400 also. Okay, but there is a combination formula will be there. I'm just checking that particular formula. Okay, so here they are giving a divide the year by 4. It is fully divisible with the 4 is a leap year. Example. Okay, so divisible with the 4 but not 100 cents. This means 2000 definitely is a leap year. 2000, 2004 and also divisible with the 100. Okay. So here one condition is written like should be divisible with the 4, also divisible with the 100 also. Okay, this is the one condition. And is there any other condition? Let me just write those conditions. And one more condition they have given. If it is divisible by 100, not with the 400. So there are two conditions are there. So let me write the same thing here. First, let me just write year equals to one integer, and here I'm going to write the input function, and here I'm writing the enter any year to check leap year or not. Okay, and once you enter the year, now you have to write the formula. So this year, okay, should be divisible with the, what is the first condition, divisible with the 4, and also divisible with the 100. So divisible with the 4, remainder should be 0, and this year should be divisible with the 100 and remainder will be 0. This is the first condition. So here I'm going to write print leap year. One more condition, else if this year is divisible with the 100 but not with the 400. So divisible with the 100 and year divisible with the, not divisible with the 400. Then also it is a leap year or not leap year. Then it is a not leap year. Means here reverse condition we can write also divisible with the 100, 100 also and 400 also, right? Let's check. Okay, but not 100. Since it was a leave a result of 20, that means 200. So here maybe not 100 we have to mention. Okay, and else we need to print not a leap year. Okay, let's check. Okay, if any things are not working, then we'll go with the some other particular formulas. Okay, now let me run this. I'm going to mention 2000. It is saying the leap year here. Okay, and if I write something 2002, not a leap year. If I'm mentioning 2006, perfectly not a leap year. Okay, 2020, it's a leap year. 2020, yes, right. 2020 is leap year. 360 days, yes. Okay, we can enter something 2024. Yes, it's a leap year. If I write 2026, not a leap year. Similarly, if I'm mentioning something 1900, not a leap year. Let me check 1900 is a leap year or not. Okay, 1900 is a not a leap year. Clear, guys? Any doubt, any questions? How to write the formulas, multiple conditions? Everyone, is it clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and do the remaining particular task. Okay, so what I have not mentioned here. Okay, so this is the one more particular question. Let me just ask you. This I'm going to add you as a task. Okay, this is the first task. Even or odd also. This is the second task, and dimension is square or rectangular. This is the third task. And did I left anything? No. That's it. Okay, so let me just explain you the question. The first particular question, electricity 17. The first question is here, you have to calculate the electricity bill, and these are the some conditions are there. Just assume if the bill is coming below 100, okay, you have to print it is a free. But if more than 100 is coming, then you have to print the 5 rupees per unit. If 200 is crossing, so till 199 it will be 5 rupees per unit. If 200 is crossing, then 10 rupees. So example purpose, just assume you got 350 bill. So then expected output will be 2000. How you have to calculate? So first 1 to 100, 0 rupees. 100 to 200, 100 units will be there. So 5 unit, nothing but 500. Next 200 to 350, 150 units will be there. So 150 into 10, 1500. So total is 2000. So here you have to write some particular formula. According to the formula, this result should be displayed. If I am changing the units, according to the units, it should generate the result. Second question, write a program to print the given numbers, the even or odd. If you enter 2, it should print even. If I enter 3, it should print the odd here. Next question, write a program which reads two values, length and width, nothing but the height and width, and you have to check whether the given dimension is a square or rectangular. Means here you have to check if the both the values are equal, then it will be square, otherwise it will be a rectangular. Clear? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So practice all the particular examples. Conditional statement is very important, and tomorrow onwards we'll start the next topic, that is the iterative statement, nothing but loop. So how to write the loop, what are the different types of loops are there, okay, what is the difference between the counter control loop, event control loop, how to write the for loop, how to write the while loop, okay, how to draw the patterns in the using the loop. So all these things we're going to understand in the next class. Okay, so that's it for today.